What up, Metazu Maniacs and Cryptic Campers and Pokemaniacs? Today is September 19, 2025, and in this video, we're going to talk about Pokemon 151 versus Prismatic Evolutions. Spoiler alert, I think Prismatic Evolutions is superior to Pokemon 151. Now, most people at the beginning of this video are going to not agree with that at all, but by the end of this video, I think there's going to be a few more votes into Prismatic Evolutions corner. Now, I know the market's obviously hotter for Pokemon 151, because of the nostalgia, it's the OG starters, it's been out for longer than Prismatic Evolutions. Well, let's break down the sets, let's break down what you can get in a pack. And in this video too, by the time you're done watching this video, I'm going to show you all three of the different God Packs you can get in Pokemon 51. And you're going to see the God Pack that Prismatic Evolutions has. And that's when you're going to really realize why Prismatic Evolutions is severely undervalued right now, and why someday I think it will surpass Pokemon 151. Both in price and popularity. So anyways, let's jump right into it. We're going to go right to the big boy. It's the special illustration rares. How many special illustration rares are in Prismatic Evolutions? So you go to TCG player, you go into drop tab. 32. Not bad. That's a lot of special illustration rares, and obviously we know we got all the evolutions. So let's take a quick look here. I mean, we can't even fit them all on one page. You got to go to tab number 2. We're not going to worry about that though, because those are the ones no one really pays attention to. But there's one that really sticks out to me that I never really appreciated before. Is the Palafin EX. That is pretty badass artwork. I really like this. And if we look in the chart in the last year of how this has been selling, I am the only one that likes this apparently. It is going right to the gutter. Nobody cares about the Palafin EX special illustration rare. I think very underrated. Anyways, let's head over to Pokemon 151. As you can see here, I mean, shoot, we only got 7 special illustration rares in this set. And obviously Charizard's a big one. Zapdos, amazing artwork. Blastoise, severely underrated. I really like that artwork. And I think Alakazam actually has better artwork than Venusaur. And Erica's Invitation, Giovanni, I mean, no one cares about these two anymore. But on a side note, for all the Pokemon fans watching this video, if you like Giovanni, you might want to check out MetaZoo and introduce yourself to Injured Cold. And once you discover Injured Cold, you're going to discover Mothman. And once you discover Mothman, you're going to forget all about Charizard. So anyways, at this point, I would say Prismatic Evolutions is winning. The special illustration rare level or content is absolutely, it's about 5 times as much. But the one thing Pokemon 151 has going for it is they do have 16 illustration rares. So that helps out. We got the Pikachu, obviously all the starter Pokemon. But even then, right? I don't think that's strong enough to combat the 32 special illustration rares in Prismatic Evolutions, even though these ones are pretty nice. I mean, just look at the values, right? What's our highest one? Charmander at 56, Pikachu's at 55, 57, and then it drops off below 40 after that. Now, if we go back to Prismatic Evolutions, I mean, look at the values of... I mean, I know the pull rates in here are insanely hard, obviously, but so are Evolving Skies pull rates, and that doesn't seem to affect the value of those boxes or anything, right? So, yeah, let's keep scrolling down. Let's see how long it takes us to get to cards underneath $40. So we almost filled the whole page with $40 cards or more, but we saw in the other set, it drops off pretty hard. And right now, Prismatic Evolutions is in a dip right now. These prices right here are low. These are like the lowest, some of the lowest points you see for any of these cards. Just to show a quick example, let's check out Eevee. As you can see, this is about as low as the Eevee special illustration has ever been. This is literally as low as Roaring Moon has ever been. Here, let's scroll up so you see what artwork I'm talking about. Roaring Moon. So Prismatic Evolutions is in a massive dip right now because of all the product that just came out on the market. So even at Prismatic Evolutions' low point, it's still far surpassing most of the cards in Pokemon 151. Now, Pokemon 151, the pull rates are a little better, but when you look at the potential that you could pull out of Prismatic Evolutions compared to Pokemon 151, it's absolutely insane. And of course, we got to look at the Umbreon EX special illustration rare. Absolutely crazy, but if we scroll down and check out the chart, it's just coming out of its dip, of its low point. So it's nowhere near full power. It's still not even at half power of what it can do. And one day, obviously, it's going to surpass its greatest high. But right now, it's not even a $1,000 card right now. Meanwhile, the Charizard from 151 is at its all-time high. Let's check it out. Let's scroll down to the chart. I mean, take a look. I mean, ta-da! In the last year, it is by far at its highest point right now. And we just saw the Umbreon is not even at half power. So right now, Pokemon 151 product is definitely, like, by far more expensive than Prismatic Evolutions. But as you just seen in the charts in the prices of the cards on TCG Player, the potential value you can get out of a pack in Prismatic Evolutions in the dip of Prismatic Evolutions, it's never going to get cheaper than it is right now. And the value of the cards, even right now when they're at that lowest point, is far superior to Pokemon 151, and the Pokemon 151 product is quite a bit more expensive than Prismatic Evolutions right now. So what do you think is going to happen when Prismatic Evolutions dries up to the same point as Pokemon 151? Give it another year, year and a half, 2 years, whatever. I mean, probably less than a year actually, with all this rip and ship action going on. I mean, just take a moment, look at the screen. I mean, these prices, you're probably never going to see them this low ever again. We're in the middle of September right now, 2025. Next year this time, I mean, it's just not going to look like this. Actually, let's go to some of the products. So first, let's look at the Elite Trainer box for Pokemon 151. I mean, it's totally out of control, considering you only get 9 packs in there and a Snorlax promo card. But it doesn't matter. This is what people want. Look at this. A year ago, September 2024, the ETBs were selling for, what, $87 it's saying here? Now, we're talking about almost $400 for an ETB that has only 9 packs. A year later, as you can see up here, 354% increase. Now let's look at Prismatic Evolutions, $147.99. Scroll down to the chart here. Now the Prismatic Evolutions ETBs are starting to regain some momentum right now. High point, $150. I mean, they're going to blow that out of the water. Next year, this time, they're going to be at $300, I guarantee it, per ETB. Right now, they're at about $117.89. And we haven't even looked at the God Pack videos yet. And if Pokemon 151's doing this, and I know it's starter Pokemon, blah, 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 but those evolutions are pretty crazy, especially Umbreon. So if this is only at 113, and Pokemon 151's hitting like $400 here, I mean, even a month ago, 300, there's no way Prismatic Evolutions doesn't hit 300 by next year this time. Guaranteed. It's just there's a lot of supply in the market right now. So right now, there's a ton of market on the supply in the market right now, right? So it dipped down to about $98 per ETB. Fair enough, right? Numbers don't lie. So if Prismatic Evolutions at its low point, when all these reprints happen, Sam's Clubs, Walmarts, Costco's, everything, everyone's just flooded with these ETBs, it dipped down to about $98.47 per ETB. But when the Pokemon 151 flood happened and there was a whole bunch of product that came out, it was down to 87, and a year later, boom, 400. No sweat. So Prismatic Evolutions at its dip, at its bottom point, when this whole flood of product came out, is still about $10 higher than when Pokemon 151 had a flood of product come out. So I'm sure you get what I'm saying. With all this rip and ship is crazier than it was a year ago. Anyone else turning their vote towards Prismatic Evolutions now? I think you might be. But anyways, let's get to the juicy part of the video. Let's watch the God Packs really quick here.
Daisy's out. Bulbasaur illustration rare, our first duplicate of that line. Oh boy. We have a God Pack. We have a God Pack. Oh my god, we have a God Pack. Holy cow. Alright, ho, okay, ho, take it in, take it in. Bulbasaur. Ivysaur. Boom, baby. Unbelievable.
Get all rigid bands, and we get a Squirtle.
Okay.
All right, you got this. Hey,
Hold on.
wait.
Is it happening?
It's
Either like hit or miss like this. Y'all know what we have here, right? Y'all know what we have here, right? We've got the Zardy Boy God Pack PSA $10,000.
But before you tell me that you think Pokemon 151 is still the better set, watch this.
Usually when you see texture, you'd be like, oh my god, we got a full art or something like that, but... Oh!
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, my hand's shaking very bad right now. Oh my god. 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 It's not real life. It's not real life. It's not real life. It's not real life. Oh my god.
This can't be real life. This is not real life. This is not real life. Oh my god! This is not real life. 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 Oh my god! Demigod pack move!
So after watching all that, it's undeniable. Like, it's crazy what you could pull, especially for the God Packs and Demigod Pack. And the Demigod Pack will have 3 special illustration rares. And obviously the God Pack has all the evolutions, which is absolutely crazy. Oh, and I forgot to mention in Prismatic Evolutions, they also have a Golden Pikachu. Yeah, they also have this card. This picture is not the best right here, but if you see it in person, it's a pretty sweet looking card. And as well, because Prismatic Evolutions just got dumped onto the market, so many ETBs, so many other products, even that Golden Pikachu is down in value quite a bit, near its all-time low. So, well, I guess it went up a bit, so it's at 53. All-time low is about 35, 34, but I mean, at one point it was about a $100 card, well, just under a $100 card, so... I mean, when you think Prismatic Evolutions, you're thinking about all the evolutions, but there is a Golden Pikachu in here too. Now, I know Pokemon 151 has a illustration rare Pikachu right here, and this is another perfect example. You saw the Golden Pikachu is just getting out of its dip. Meanwhile, this illustration Pikachu is at its all-time high. So that's another thing to remember. A lot of the 151 cards are nearing their all-time highs in value. Prismatic Evolution, it's in its all-time dip for most of the cards, and a lot of those cards are still more valuable right now than Pokemon 151. Meanwhile, the product for Pokemon 151 is way more expensive than Prismatic Evolutions. So now that we reached the end of the video, are you voting for Prismatic Evolutions a little more? There's a lot of other things I didn't cover, such as the Master Balls in Prismatic Evolution, which are, and even the Pokeballs, I think are a little underrated, and they don't grade too well. So if you have a PSA 10 in Pokeballs or Master Balls, but I mean, even the Master Ball for Umbreon, here, let's zoom out just a little bit here, is down big time. Look where it used to be, right? Now it's like just under $100 card. Everything is down in Prismatic Evolutions. Do you think Prismatic Evolution cards are never going to reach where they were before, like their all-time highs? Of course they will. They're going to blow right by whatever their high point was. Where, like, that's crazy, 348? Holy crap. But no matter what the high point was, it's going to surpass that within a year or two. I guarantee it. So comment below, let me know what you think. Did I change your mind? Are you thinking a little more about Prismatic Evolutions now? I mean, based on everything that I know about these two sets, I just think Prismatic Evolutions is by far superior. Not to say that Pokemon 151 sucks or anything, they're both S-tier sets. But maybe Prismatic Evolutions is like an S+ tier set. Anyways, comment below, feel free to agree and feel free to disagree. And at the end of the day, I think we can all agree that it doesn't matter which set you're chasing, which cards you're collecting from these sets, which sealed products you're holding, you can't lose either way. But when it comes right down to it, with the rip and ship scene in the future, I mean, the potential of what you could pull from Prismatic Evolutions compared to Pokemon 151 is what's going to give it the edge in the long term. And just remember, all the prices you're looking on the screen right now as I'm babbling, this is the low point for Prismatic Evolutions, and a lot of these cards are already outpacing most of the cards from Pokemon 151. Anyways, comment below, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.